24 Richmond schools tested for mold, almost all of them testing positive. Thanks for joining us for 8 News at 11. I'm Eric Phillips.
I'm Roland Wilson. We have been reporting on increasing complaints of mold in schools for months. And tonight, official results have been released backing up those complaints. 8 News reporter Cheyenne Pagan is taking action tonight, hearing from teachers reacting to those results. She joins us live in Richmond now. Cheyenne.
Roland, Eric, Westover Hills behind me here was one of 24 schools tested, and it, along with many others, tested positive for mold inside its buildings.
Indoor air quality is not something that's well regulated. Mold is a hard thing to identify.
The issue of mold in Richmond public schools brought back into the spotlight once again. We've seen the snapshots of mold on desks, books, and chairs. Now 24 reports released by the district are offering an official assessment of what's happening inside the buildings.
I'm grateful that these reports came out. I'm grateful that this testing was done.
Teacher and vice president of the Richmond Education Association, Ann Forrester, says she's happy to see the transparency.
As an employee, it just feels kind of like I told you so. You know, I was personally really sick from the mold at Bouchal last year.
RPS offered all school leaders the chance to test their buildings. 24 accepted, including Woodville Elementary, Swansboro Elementary, and Albert Hill Middle School. And of the 24 tests, 22 showed visible or suspected mold in schools like Barack Obama Elementary, Mary Scott Preschool, and G.H. Reed Elementary. However, a division spokesperson points out every report showed the levels of mold inside the school buildings were lower than outside, which officials say deems those buildings to be safe.
We're saying the buildings are safe, and the question I have to keep asking is safe for who? My worry is that people, and children especially, with pre-existing health conditions like asthma, people who are immunocompromised, they're going to be the first ones to get really sick from this.
The school system says they've started remediation for some of the issues flagged in the reports, like stained ceiling tiles, with hopes to be done with these projects by April. Forrester says she hopes that this is a step towards real change.
It makes people realize they weren't making it up, or it wasn't all in their head when they know. They're like, I'm sick a lot. This seems abnormal, you know? And I think it backs up what people have probably thought about their own health and their own medical conditions.
RPS says a full presentation of these results will be given to the school board sometime this spring. Live in Richmond, Cheyenne Pagan, 8 News.
A South Suburban school is closed this morning after administrators say mold may have been detected in the building. CBS 2's V Wynn is live outside Wentworth Junior High in Calumet City with the details. Hi, V.
Yes, hey there. Good morning, Marissa and Aaron. It's still unclear how long this junior high will remain closed. The superintendent says it was brought to their attention about the possible mold problem, and now they are taking immediate steps to address this problem. Now, this all happened on the first day of school for students and staff in Calumet City School District number 155. As a precaution, yesterday, school administrators closed all 3 buildings in the district. Woodrow Wilson Elementary and Wentworth Intermediate will reopen today, but the junior high will remain closed. The superintendent told us in a statement, in part, the health and safety of all of our students and staff is our highest priority. We take this matter very seriously and are committed to taking action to remediate the concern to preserve the highest standard for our learning environment. Now, again, this closure happened on the first day of school for students in the district. At this time, it's still unclear how long it's going to take the district to remove mold from the building at the junior high. Reporting live from Calumet City, V Wynn, CBS 2 News. Back to you.
V, thank you.
The Rapide School Board discussion about replacing a heating and cooling system at Arthur F. Smith Middle Magnet School turned into a discussion about an ongoing mold issue. ABC 31's Shar Thomas has more.
Wednesday night, the Rapides Parish School Board discussed the topic of mold at Arthur F. Smith.
The issue of mold, reported by several people at the school, wasn't resolved last night, but a substitute motion could give Rapides Parish School Board members more ways to go about solving the issue. District Supervisor of Physical Plant Rory Rochelle stated to the board he didn't have any complaints or written statements about mold being an issue in the middle school.
That's what we do. If there's any indications, and I've had none, I have no written complaints. I've had no verbal complaints of anyone getting sick over there.
Board member Willard McCall disagrees. McCall says he personally went to the school to check out the mold for himself.
District 62 meeting at the last committee meeting, okay? And what had happened, we've been fighting this battle over there since last year. The old principal requested time after time, but you know, they say they didn't get work orders. Well, they got work orders.
Retired teacher of Arthur F. Smith, Anita Hayes, addressed the board saying she reported mold to the janitor, principal, and Rochelle.
It was reported several times. I reported it to my principal. I reported it to the janitors. I reported it to the school board member. I even reported it to Mr. Rochelle.
Hayes also said this affected her health.
I was diagnosed with mold in my system this past summer.
McCall says they have a dehumidifier, but is hoping to have a solution by the fall. The estimated prices for repairs are expected to be available in March. Shar Thomas, ABC 31 News.
The next few days, students at one school, well, they're going to be doing all of their work behind a computer screen.
Yes, News Channel 3's Alex Jackson has more from Guyandotte with details on the sudden shutdown.
Campbell County Schools says mold was found in 2 rooms at Guyandotte Elementary. The school's music room and media center have been closed since September 11th after tests for mold returned positive. Cabell County Schools says those rooms have humidity issues with their individual HVAC units. They say initially a teacher complained of possible mold in one of those rooms in early September. Those rooms have been cleaned once already, but afterwards a second test for mold came back positive. Now those rooms being cleaned out again, and the rest of the school being tested for mold also, which means through at least Wednesday, kids will be learning from home. Cabell County Schools says this is in the name of safety.
We want to prevent from going virtual, but in a circumstance like this, with the safety of that, we do want to have the students and the staff out of there during that time to ensure their safety. But we want to be able to have the workers go in and be able to test all of those rooms and be able to do the proper cleaning.
Cabell County Schools says it is possible this shutdown extends past Wednesday. That will all depend on the mold test results from the other rooms in the school. Cabell County Schools also says the 2 rooms that tested positive for mold have been closed to students and staff since the first test, as to not further expose them to the mold. Alex Jackson, WSAZ News Channel 3, Huntington.
And Cabell County Schools tell us they are going to keep working and keep everyone updated on the status of this cleaning, and also let them know if any additional time is needed to complete the process.
Another local school forced to shut down because of mold.
Oriole Lane Elementary in Mequon is getting cleaned out right now. 12 News' Shelby Croft is here. Shelby, it'll be shut down for at least a couple more days.
Yeah, the district is waiting for more test results tomorrow. Then there's already a scheduled day off for Rosh Hashanah on Thursday. The superintendent hopes to have those kids back in the classroom Friday.
The signs are posted at every entrance. Schools closed. A peek inside shows the major cleanup in progress at Oriole Lane Elementary.
We used the Labor Day weekend to scrub down and to wash down 3 classrooms in that northeastern portion.
After the first cleanup, air quality tests still came back positive for mold.
We also tested the hallway just to find the source of the mold, and we got a second positive test, not only for that classroom, but also for the hallway.
Superintendent Demond Means says the district isn't taking any chances.
This is very serious health-wise. Children with asthma, allergies, sinus issues, diabetes, it compromises their health.
The district is hunting down the source, but Means seems to think it's a similar problem to what was seen at Stonebank School in Oconomowoc. Mold was discovered there over a week ago. Everything was scrubbed down and kids just got back in the classroom. A sticky summer and no AC in the past couple months got the blame there.
I think it was just a very humid summer. It's very wet in that area of Mequon, so we believe those are the reasons why we're experiencing this mold right now.
The superintendent says as a precautionary measure, other schools in the district are being tested also.
Dare County School District has taken proactive measures to address humidity and mold concerns that have emerged due to the ongoing maintenance. The Dare County Board of Education approved a contract with Builder Services North Carolina for urgent maintenance services at First Flight Elementary School and First Flight Middle School. The company will work to manage humidity levels within both buildings. An independent air quality testing company will conduct thorough testing to certify the safety of the indoor air quality before students return to the classroom.
The sign here at the A.F. Maloney School in Blackstone says first day of school August 29th. That is true, but students won't be coming here to the elementary school. That's because mold was recently discovered by some building staff. The superintendent says it'll take anywhere from 7 to 11 days to clean up, and in the meantime, students will be shuttled to nearby schools with available space. Some parents are pretty concerned and say they've actually been worried that mold might have been a problem for several years.